How we doing? January 20. Go ahead and update this journal, this diary that I got going on. I did not do it yesterday. I was feeling actually not too well. I started getting very hot, and I started feeling pressure build up in my head. I don't know really how else to describe it. It just didn't really feel well, and I actually went to sleep. I feel a little better today. I still do feel a little off though. But what are you gonna do, right? Is what it is. Basically, well, I want to start off by saying, by the way, hey, happy Inauguration Day. Yeah, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have been sworn in as the next president and vice president of 2021. So hopefully, everything works out. I think it will. I mean, I don't know. We'll see how it all goes. You gotta stay positive at the end of the day. Even though you hear things and stuff like that, you still gotta stay positive. But it's pretty cool to speculate. Don't get me wrong. It really is. And everything like that. I guess Trump's moving down to Florida, from what I hear, to his resort, at least for right now. What I do know, though, is the CIA has to agree on his next residence and where he's going to reside at, especially for the space. That's a big one, so we'll see. But none of that really matters if he's getting impeached, right? I mean, that's the new thing that's going to be happening. God only knows if it's going to go through. We'll see. Honestly, I kind of hope not. I mean, the dude's been put through a lot. And even, let's just say, if he's part of the whole thing, which part of me thinks he is, I mean, I think they all are. And for heaven's sake, he grew up with his father, anyway. That's besides the point. You never want to wish, bad on someone, do you? I mean, that just seems wrong. So, I hope they all do well, but I hope they do right, not just well. By that I mean I hope they do right by themselves, but even more importantly for the people. The people they not only support, but also everyone. Not just the left, not just the right, Democrat, Republican, but everyone as a whole. And there's a lot of identity politics going on, which really splits it down the middle, so to speak. Which is unfortunate. And I think we're going to see that for a little while, at least from what it seems. Maybe years to come, but all you can really do is hope people, I don't want to say wake up, but become more aware. That's what it is. I hope they become more aware of themselves and really what they're doing, but also the impact that they have on their environment. It's funny because I know personal people where they'll say, well, that doesn't impact me or us, but at the end of the day it does. It may not have a direct impact, but it has an impact nonetheless. Now, the impact you may not see for another year, maybe another 2 years, but everything has an impact, and that's just how things work, whether it's energy, whether it's anything, politics in this situation. That's how things go, and that's a big thing that needs to be brought to people's attention and more aware of. So, I say this to you. Each day, try to do something positive. try to do something where it has a good impact on yourself, your family, your friends, people around you, and your environment. Yeah. Make a positive impact in your environment. I think then that may be able to spread to everything else that's in that environment. If you can do that once a day and get other people to do it too, God only knows what kind of impact it can have. I mean, it can't hurt to try, right? Change isn't something to be scared of, where people sometimes are. But I keep thinking maybe people are more afraid or scared of the unknown. And the unknown is only not known until you finally know it and understand it, right? So why not understand it and research it and finally become, I guess, enlightened? I don't know. Become aware. That's the big part of this. With the inauguration that just happened, I think awareness needs to be key to what is going on and positive communication. That's a big one. None of this, my side, your side. None of this, I'm right, that means you're wrong. But more of an understanding and awareness, positive communication. I think that's really what we're lacking. And I think we've been lacking that for years. And it's just been snowballing into this great big ball that now is going downhill. But I'll tell you what, with every snowball also comes a great big crash at the bottom. And that's soon to come. Now, that may take a year, 2 years. That depends. But it will come. In the last one of this entry, I should say in the last entry, I spoke a little bit more on balance and how things go ahead and there's a give and a take and push and a pull. That's my belief. And that's no different from this impact that's being stressed upon each and every person, whether they know it or not. There's things that can happen that you don't know. But there's always a positive and a negative force. That's what I believe. A push and a pull. So if there's a snowball rolling downhill, at one point it has to break, stop, or maybe it gets pushed back uphill. God only knows. But I'll tell you what, I'm here for the ride. This is one thing that I'm able to go ahead and put my thoughts into. Whether people enjoy it, whether or not, whatever the case may be, this is really, I guess, for myself to really express and speculate on. So, other than that, I really don't know what else to go into. The big thing is just become aware. Yeah. Alright. I think that should do it for this entry. Short and sweet, to the point. And, well, I guess you hear from me tomorrow. Can't wait until then. Hey, take it easy.